Stop measuring your age by the number of candles on your birthday cake. Because science now proves your real biological age has absolutely nothing to do with the year written in your passport. I'm Dr. Anya Sharma, and over my years in medicine, I've sat across from patients who are 60 and already losing their vital energy. And I have sat across from patients who are nearly 80 and could easily outperform people half their age. The difference isn't luck, and it's not genetics. It's a specific set of hidden body abilities that science calls functional vitality, the ability to truly live your life, not just exist through it. A landmark study followed over 43,000 older adults for a period of 12 years. The findings were staggering. Individuals who maintained specific physical and cognitive skills into their 70s and 80s were 72% less likely to face cognitive decline and lived an average of 11 years longer in full, vibrant independence. Think about it. An extra 11 years of active life, mornings with coffee, traveling, and the dignity of doing everything for yourself. Today, we are counting down the top 8 signs of true biological youth. And I promise you, sign number 2 on today's list will absolutely shock you. Almost every standard doctor completely overlooks it, but it is the single ultimate predictor of whether your brain will stay razor sharp at age 85. Before we reveal the first sign, let's do a quick interactive test. Drop a comment below right now. How old are you right now, and what is the one physical activity that still makes you feel most alive? I read your comments, and they inspire our entire community here. We are counting down from number 8 to number 1. If you can pass all 8 tests today, your body is a rare gem. Let's begin. Number 8. You can rise from the floor without using your hands or knees. I know what you might be thinking. That sounds too simple. But this movement is highly predictive of your body's functional reserve. After the age of 65, the body begins losing something called fast-twitch muscle fibers at an accelerated rate, up to 35% of explosive strength per decade. These are the fibers that catch you when you trip and keep you from becoming a statistic. This movement tests your leg strength, core stability, hip mobility, and neurological coordination all at once. Dr. Anya's tip. To preserve this ability, practice sitting cross-legged on the floor twice a week and rising with minimal support. Also, check your vitamin D3 levels, as deficiency dramatically accelerates muscle fiber loss. Number 7. You can balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds with your eyes open. This is not a party trick. A massive 2022 study discovered that individuals who could not hold a 10-second one-leg stand had a significantly lower level of physical resilience over the following decade. When you balance, your cerebellum, the part of your brain responsible for spatial awareness, is firing in rapid, intricate patterns. Dr. Anya's tip. Stand on one leg while you brush your teeth every morning and night, 30 seconds per side. Pair this with magnesium glycinate, which plays a critical role in neuromuscular communication and keeps your nervous system's wiring intact. Number 6. You can walk a quarter mile without stopping to rest. A quarter mile is about 4 city blocks. Walking speed and endurance are among the most reliable predictors of longevity in older adults. Walking continuously requires your heart, lungs, and circulatory system to sustain coordinated effort. It stimulates mitochondrial biogenesis, the creation of new power plants inside your muscle cells. Dr. Anya's tip. Walk outside, not on a treadmill. The uneven terrain forces your brain to stay engaged with the environment. Consider discussing CoQ10 with your doctor to improve cellular energy efficiency. Number 5. You can carry on a meaningful conversation while doing a physical task simultaneously. For example, walking and talking seamlessly, or cooking a meal while listening to a complex podcast. When people have to stop walking completely just to answer a question, it is an early sign of cognitive fatigue. Dual tasking draws on your prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive command center. Dr. Anya's tip. Intentionally combine tasks daily. Walk while solving math problems out loud or garden while talking on the phone. Support this with omega-3 fatty acids, DHA, to keep the protective myelin sheath around your nerves thick and functional. Number 4. You can read standard-sized text without heavy magnification. Your visual acuity is a direct window into your central nervous system. The health of your retina, the transparency of your lens, and the condition of the optic nerve reflect the state of the blood vessels in your brain. Chronic, silent inflammation often affects the eyes and cognitive functions simultaneously. Dr. Anya's tip: eat dark leafy greens like spinach and kale every single day. They are packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect retinal tissue. Also, cut out screen time at least 1 hour before bed to reduce retinal oxidative stress. Number 3. You can recall a short list of items from memory after 30 minutes. If someone tells you 4 items to buy, and 30 minutes later you remember them without writing them down, your brain is thriving. This tests the health of your hippocampus, the memory center. The hippocampus is unique because it can generate brand new neurons even in your 70s and 80s, a process called neurogenesis. Dr. Anya's tip: actively challenge your memory. Read a book chapter, close it, and try to summarize it. Combine this with regular aerobic exercise, which has been shown to increase hippocampal volume by up to 2% annually, actually reversing age-related shrinkage. Number 2, and here's the surprise I promised you. You can still feel genuine excitement about something in the future. This is deeply medical, not just psychological. It shows the intact function of your brain's dopaminergic reward system. With age, the brain naturally loses dopamine receptors. When this system degrades, a person experiences anhedonia, the inability to feel pleasure, making the world seem gray. However, studies show that individuals with a strong sense of purpose and future plans have a 48% lower rate of cognitive decline. Dr. Anya's tip: novelty is neurological medicine. Intentionally schedule something to look forward to every week: a new recipe, a new walking route, or a call with a loved one. Rich social connections actively preserve your brain's dopamine receptors. And number 1, the ability that underpins everything else. You get a full night of restorative sleep and wake up feeling refreshed. Sleep is the most aggressive biological maintenance process your body runs. At night, your brain activates the glymphatic system, an overnight cleaning crew that flushes out toxic waste products like amyloid beta. Without deep sleep, the cleaning crew works at half capacity, and cellular waste builds up. Dr. Anya's tip: anchor your sleep schedule by waking up at the exact same time every day. Get natural sunlight in your eyes within 30 minutes of waking to reset your melatonin. Keep your bedroom cool, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. Consider taking magnesium threonate and glycine before bed, and strictly avoid alcohol in the evening, as it destroys deep sleep phase by up to 40%. If you are 70, 75, or 80 years old and you can still pass these tests, you are living proof of what the human body is capable of. You're in the rarest, most resilient category of people on Earth. But if some of these abilities have dimmed, hear me clearly, it is never too late. The human body retains an extraordinary capacity for growth, adaptation, and recovery at any age, as long as you give it what it needs. Independence is dignity. It's the freedom to pour your own coffee in the morning, drive to see the people you love, and look in the mirror knowing that you are fully, vibrantly alive. You are worth fighting for. If this video gave you hope or practical tools today, please subscribe to our channel and share this with someone you care about. We are building a community of people who refuse to let aging mean diminishing. Now, after we've counted down these 8 critical signs, I want to address something many of you might be feeling. Perhaps you passed most of these tests, and that is fantastic. Congratulations! But what if you struggled? What if rising from the floor is a challenge, or your balance isn't what it used to be? I need you to hear this one undeniable medical truth. Your biology is not your destiny. The science of neuroplasticity and epigenetic repair has exploded in recent years. We now know that your body, even at 75, even at 80, retains an almost magical capacity for adaptation and cellular growth. It is never too late to make it right. An older person learning a new skill, like piano, and someone comfortably standing on one leg. Text overlay, in yellow. Your adaptive biology. Think of these 8 abilities not as a test you passed or failed. Think of them as a communication system from your cells. Your body is not breaking, it is asking. It is asking for specific movement, unique neurological inputs, and targeted nutritional support. When you practice balance while brushing your teeth, you aren't just standing, you are aggressively rebuilding neural pathways. When you prioritize that quarter-mile walk, you are stimulating the mitochondria in your heart cells. Every action counts, and every improvement, no matter how small, adds vital reserve to your biology. My professional prescription for you this week is very specific. Do not try to master all 8 things at once. That is a recipe for fatigue, not growth. Instead, I want you to pick just one. Choose the one that surprised you the most, or the one you feel is your weakest point. Dedicate just 5 minutes a day to it. 5 minutes. That is enough to send the correct adaptive signal to your cells. Commitment over intensity. That is how we win this game. Independence is not merely a practical necessity, it is a fundamental dignity. It's the ability to lift your own grandchildren, the freedom to drive to meet a friend, the joy of a sharp, clear brain. It is the ability to look in the mirror and know that you are not fading away, but vibrant and alive. That is worth fighting for, and I am right here with you to give you the science you need. So, let's start today. Leave that comment below with the one sign you are going to focus on. Share this video right now with someone you care about who needs to hear this. I'm Dr. Anya Sharma. Take care of your body because you are absolutely worth it. See you in the next video.